have fear.
Oh, okay. Don't be afraid. It's gonna be great.
Tengo un poquitito miedo.
Okay, that's good. So anyways, we are excited / nervous, but it's gonna be really fun. And our friends are coming with us. They're flying out tomorrow. And we'll get in within like 3 hours of each other and then head to the beach. So I'll be keeping you posted along the way. And yeah, Cancun, here we come.
Here we go.
We made it to Cancun. It was a very long travel day, but we're finally here. See, we're very tired. But overall, our flights were pretty good. The only downside is we brought those like just the standard like travel neck pillows with us.
They're the worst.
Like, they are honestly so useless unless we're like doing it wrong, but I don't think we are.
That's what she said.
It was just so hard to get comfortable. So like for the first flight, Freddy didn't sleep. I maybe napped for like half an hour or something. And then we got to Atlanta and we got coffee and a breakfast burrito. And then on our flight from Atlanta to Cancun, you slept for like the whole thing, I felt like, which was great. That was like a 2-hour flight. And I slept for a good majority of it too. I would like fall asleep for a little bit and then read a chapter of my book and then fall asleep and read. But I just felt really out of it. And I still feel really out of it, but we're gonna go get some food soon. Our friends are not here yet, but we're gonna get dinner with them later, but I am really hungry right now and I want to eat something before dinner. So we're gonna go like walk around the hotel and I'm gonna show you guys how pretty it is. And the ocean, I cannot get over the ocean and how blue it is. It looks fake.
It's fake.
It's fake. It's
they
like
dye
they dyed it with blue. That's what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. So I'll show you guys all of that, but I'm gonna go get changed and go get food.
Let's see. And it's literally like the storyline is like, think of like
ice cream, this with a coffee ice cream and the caramel sauce, right? Okay. And this with 7,000 calories on the side, right?
I
And Freddy's over here. Buenos dias.
Buenos días, mis amigos. ¿Qué pasó?
Where's Brett? I can't see him. He's back there. Oh, is he reading? I think he might be reading.
No, he's on.
Oh, just kidding. Okay. Well, good morning. We are at the beach today, and it's so magical. The water is so blue. I've never seen the ocean this blue before. And we're just having a really relaxing day today. We got some coffee from this little cafe in the resort. Our plan is to have quesadillas for lunch. Hopefully we can find some. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day. The weather's really nice. It's hard to believe that it's like the middle of December right now. So it does not feel like it. You playing your game on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna read.
And then you're gonna read.
I'm chilling. Relajando.
Yeah, so we're having a really great day so far. I plan to finish my book today. Ashley's gonna finish her book today too.
Got it ready.
She's got it ready. She's got her Kindle up. So we'll check in with you guys later. All right, we got chicken quesadillas for lunch. Looks so good. I'm so excited. Hello. Look at this cool window we found that has a little ocean behind us. It's so pretty. I'll spin you around too so you can see the hotel. It really is a beautiful resort.
Yeah. It's very nice.
I kind of like this better over here. Yeah. We had a really relaxing day on the beach today. It was so amazing. The weather was perfect. There were a couple times where it like showered only for like 30 seconds, then the rain was gone. It's so interesting just being on the ocean. Like you forget about like storms that just kind of roll through, or like clouds that come and go, and there'll be like really dark clouds that look like it's gonna storm and then it doesn't. So yeah, we had a really nice day. We read on the beach, got quesadillas for lunch, and then we went back to our room. Well, actually before that, we went to the pool for a little bit, kind of like rinsed the sand off, and then we went back to our rooms and showered and got ready, and we're gonna head out to dinner soon. There's like a teppanyaki Japanese restaurant on the resort that we wanna go check out. I'm like just in the mood for sushi right now. That's all I want to eat. So I'm really excited for some sushi, and we're gonna have a really good time. This is my outfit for today for our dinner out. I'm just wearing this little super down fitted dress, and it's super comfy and I love it. I've got my little shoot sandals on, just for my bag, and my dresser. You can see my earrings. So it's my little outfit of the night.
¿De gasolina? ¿Todo esto? ¿Gasolina? Tequila, sí. Pequeño fuego. Chuchu tren. Bien amigos, hazle un appetizer. Cumpleaños, ketchup and mouth.
Okay.
2, 3, vamos.
Oh, close.
Eso.
Hey!
Come on, Brett.
All right, do it. Yeah!
Nice.
Ah. Gracias. Good morning. We are currently, oh, I like this song. We're currently on a bus going to, is it Tulum or Tulum?
Probably Tulum.
To Tulum for like a little excursion day. We're gonna go to a cenote, check out some ruins, and I think we have a little bit of a drive ahead of us. So we're gonna be here for a little bit, but we had our coffee, we had breakfast,
Ready to party.
ready to party. Yay.
His conclusion is that help was used as an astronomical. Man used to be walking on a kind of a road. Nosotros caminamos especie de caminos. Same elements that we saw before at the first house. Mira, porque acá está otra, the door in front. Ese es el gimnasio que tenemos atrás de esa puerta. ¿Lo pueden ver?
Hola.
¿Cómo se llama?
Silvano para servirle.
Ok. Muchas gracias. Me llamo Freddy y mi esposa se llama Chantal.
Ok, un placer. Y bienvenido aquí en Coba.
¿Qué?
Bienvenido aquí en Coba.
Ah, muchas gracias.
Were found together. The only problem is that the person on top was found years later, and nobody knew anything until they could decipher the hieroglyphs. And
What is this called?
The Pyramid de Coba?
Okay. We are at the
Pyramid of Coba.
Pyramid
I'm assuming.
Coba.
It probably has a name. I don't know.
We are here at the Pyramid of Coba, and we took little bicycle, they call them limos, to this site. And we just learned there are like 120 steps all the way up to the top, which is pretty wild. And there are quite a few other people here too, just exploring, checking out the area. And it is very, very warm, very humid. And right after we are finished up here, we're taking our shuttle bus to a cenote, which is like a sinkhole that you can swim in, with lunch, which we were very excited for because I think it's like it's like 2:30 right now, and we have not had any like lunch yet. So we're very hungry and very excited to eat and swim and cool off because we are like sweating a lot. But it's really fun just to explore and like check out some of the archaeological sites here. So we're having a really good time.
It's possible today.
Whee! This is really fun, riding in this little car. I like it. Brett and Ashley are somewhere back there. Ah! we just got back to our room. It is, gosh, what time is it? I think it's after 9 o'clock right now. I think it's actually almost 10 o'clock. But we had a really long but really fun day doing our little excursion outing. We got picked up like 7:30 from our hotel lobby, and we first like got on a shuttle to pick up other people from other hotels, and then they dropped us off at this mall where I guess the tour company is like based out of. And then we waited for like maybe another 20-ish, 30 minutes for the rest of our like group to show up. Then we got on the shuttle again and drove to Tulum, which was our first stop on our little day trip. And it took probably like, I would say an hour, maybe a little over an hour, like hour and a half to get from our hotel in Cancun to Tulum. But we got to explore some Mayan ruins, and it was really beautiful and just really fascinating to learn about the Mayan culture. And it was right on the ocean, which we got some really gorgeous like footage of the beach. And we spent like maybe a little over an hour there. I wish we had gotten more time to just like walk around and explore, but really the first like 30 to 40 minutes of that stop was kind of a guided tour with our guide, kind of explaining things to us. So we really only had maybe like 20-25 minutes to ourselves just to like walk around and do what we wanted to do. So we got back on the bus, another like hour, little over an hour to our next stop, which was Coba. And that's where we saw like I think it was a temple or like a pyramid that had like 120 steps to the top. And that was fun because we got to ride on those little like bicycle limos. And then, yeah, we got back on the bus after spending like an hour, a little over an hour at that site, and then went to our cenote, which I don't actually remember like the name of the area that the cenote was in, but it was in this like Mayan community. And they did this like ceremony ritual when we first arrived to like welcome us to their land, which was really fun and cool. And we had lunch, which was like rice and pork and chicken with the most amazing, oh, there's fireworks going off, with like the most amazing corn tortillas I've had. So after we ate lunch, we got into our swimsuits and went down to the cenote, and the water was so cold, but it was so refreshing at the same time because it was very like hot and humid. Yeah, it was just really fun. Freddy did like a cannonball off the rim of the cenote into the water, which I was very surprised because he normally doesn't do stuff like that. And when he saw other people doing it, he was like, yeah, I'll totally do that. So yeah, we just hung out there for like maybe 30 minutes in the water. There were like a lot of fish inside the cenote, and it was just so wild, like swimming with the fish. I was like freaking out, I didn't want them to touch me, but they were just so like little tiny fish. So yeah, I think that was my favorite part of the whole day, was just being in the cenote because I've never done anything like that before. And it was just really fun and, you know, a new experience. And then we had an hour-and-a-half bus ride from the cenote to Playa del Carmen, which was the final stop on our tour. And at this point, we left the cenote around like 5 p.m. And of course, as we're boarding the bus, our tour guide is like, okay, so like we have an hour-and-a-half ride to Playa del Carmen. Does anyone need to use the restroom before we go? And everyone was like, nope, we're good. And then like 5 minutes into our bus ride, Freddy and I both look at each other and we're like, we kind of have to pee. So we just obviously had to like power through and wait. But then I think we were about like 45 minutes into our shuttle ride, and I just pulled up maps to see where we were at in relation to Playa del Carmen. And at that moment when I checked, it still said we were an hour and a half away. And I was like, wait, what? Like, we've already been on the bus for like 45 minutes. I thought we'd be, you know, closer by now. And there was like a section of red, like traffic on the map. We hit the traffic zone and we were in bumper to bumper traffic for probably an hour. So what was supposed to be an hour-and-a-half ride to Playa del Carmen ended up being like 2.5 hours, or almost close to 3 hours. And of course, like, there was nothing they could do about it. Like, you can't control traffic. It just really sucked because I had to pee so bad. Playa del Carmen, I think it would have been really fun to be there like during the day because we got there at night. I think we arrived at like 7:45 or 8 o'clock, and we only spent about like 30 to 40 minutes there. But it's called Fifth Avenue, and it's this walking area. So like it reminded me a lot of 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where it's just you walk along and there's shops and restaurants and lots of street vendors trying to sell you things. And it was really fun just to be kind of like amongst other tourists. And we got some gelato, which was phenomenal. It was so good. And yeah, we just walked around for a little bit and then got back on the bus and headed back to our hotel. And now we are here. I showered immediately because I just felt gross. Overall, it was a great experience. We learned a lot. It was fun to be like immersed in the culture and just to explore and see other parts of Mexico that we wouldn't have otherwise seen. So anyway, getting ready to eat some food. I think room service will be here soon. So our room service just came. So we're gonna start with dessert. This is our like warm brownie sundae with like this extra chocolate sauce. Are you serious? Ice cream's already melting, so we're gonna have to eat that fast. And then this is my steak quesadilla that I ordered. And Freddy got nachos. Look at those nachos. Yum. Those actually look really good. And then just some little sour cream, pico, and guac. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. So excited. Well, today is our last full day in Cancun. We just got out of the ocean.
Yep.
And the waves are super rough. Like, you just feel like you're having to use all your strength to not get knocked over by the waves. But it's fun. The water isn't too cold. It feels really nice. But I think we're gonna head up to the pool pretty soon because the water in the pool is like so cold. It feels so refreshing because it's so like hot and humid here. But we've had a really relaxing day today. We've been reading. I got chips and guac for lunch. Freddy got a quesadilla. And then tonight, I'm so excited for tonight. It's Chambao. We're going to, I would say it's like a steak and seafood restaurant, probably. But it's more like a nice steakhouse kind of place. So super excited to check that out and eat some really good food later. All right, quick little outfit check before we head to dinner. We are so hungry and I'm so excited to eat a lot of food. So I'm wearing my little sundress, maxi dress. It looks really orangey in this lighting, but it's more of like a coral color. I was gonna wear some heels, but I decided to just do my flat sandals because the heels I brought are more of like a lace-up style, and sometimes they come untied, and I just don't feel like dealing with that tonight. So gonna go easy, casual with my flat sandals, and I've got I had these earrings on the other day, but my little beaded statement earrings, and we're almost ready to go. Here we are. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday!
Happy 18!
Yeah!
31.
It's called swam.
Okay.
That's dark chocolate cake
Okay.
and it holds of 3 chocolate flavors.
Okay.
Yeah, buen
Okay.
provecho.
Okay. Mucho.